Alright, we're back, and I'm still miserable and talking about presidential candidates. You can tell when these are put together during a single session because A, the topic tends to be fairly consistent, and B, you can tell by how inebriated I am. Either this isn't hitting me as good as it usually does, or maybe I'm just getting more accustomed to it. Anywho, so we topped off with good old Elizabeth Warren, who obviously has the best intentions of anybody. Hey, there goes Dragon Force. Let's get rid of all the doldrums for a good solid minuto. Uno momento. ¿Qué pasa? Hey, Gab, I got it. Okay, maybe it's kicking in now, I'm not sure. I know my voice tends to get a little bit more nasally as this thing starts going down, and my brain starts getting accustomed to it, but we're gonna keep pushing forward. I don't know. And this will probably be a two-judge part, because two-sponsor part. Sponsor? I'm not sponsored. I swear to God I'm not. What's his name? The new guy, Castro? Julian Castro? I think that's his name? Yeah. Here he is. I don't know very much about him at all. I just know that he isn't great. For obvious reasons. This guy just comes in plumb out of nowhere. Oh, good. He joined Obama's cabinet in 2014. The height of Obama's career. You know, after everybody finally starts getting sick of him, political positions, advocate. Okay, he likes the gays, so he's above Doug Jones. Let's see. He was a mayor. He really likes the gays. That's literally the only political position that it offers in the wiki. Why? Who is this guy? Who does he think he is? I mean, you know, Trump came in, but at least he was a household name as opposed to this guy. I mean, no, I'm not gonna say it. Okay. I don't mean this, but I said, like, why is he afraid? Because I guess Castro is a household name. Everybody will want to vote for Castro in 2020. Oh man. Okay. So he's Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. So he is effectively a cop. Let's see. What more cops? The Fair Housing Act endorsed Clinton for president. There it is! He endorsed her as soon as she announced she was running. And of course, he's got her praise. He's got Clinton's praise, so you know that he's just a hell of a guy. He violated an act. Oh, good. Castro admitted the error and... Okay, so he's also... how do I put it? He's in Sorry, it's kicking in. He screwed up on an act, it seems. Let's see. God, that's so vague. Oh, good. Comprehensive immigration reform. Let's talk about all of it. Okay. the Democrats, they like to say that, oh, we're with the immigrants, we stand with the immigrants. No, you don't. You say you do, but you don't. And why? Because and I'll tell you why. It's because ICE continued under Obama. Obama, get this, had the largest amount of deportations. The record. I believe that was per year record. No, I believe it was a career average. So, it was... He's on some list for that. God. Yeah, Jaime isn't very good on this. With speaking the words, I barely get by in real life. So, yeah, no, Castro's a fart. Like, I try to remember his name. Like, I can remember Julian because there is a guy in my D&D campaign named Julian. And, you know, Julius Belmont is a pretty good, oh, shit, I poured the wrong thing at the wrong time. Looks like this is gonna be extra strong. Oh, no. Silas more inebriated so he can hide the pain. Man, firing at 2 guns, baby. 2 barrels. So. Yeah, don't know who the fuck he is. Doesn't seem like a very efficient guy. And also he seems fairly corrupt. Just hearing about his general opinion, his general, you know, he likes the gays, that's good. You know, I'm not gonna trounce that, but the Democrats need more if they want to win. And then, someone who I was initially excited about, Tulsi Gabbard. And Tulsi Gabbard, I feel, is not the worst choice. I'm not gonna say good. I'd say an earnest Overton window shift to the left, which I feel is very important. And the reason why I don't say good, like I did initially, is because with her announcement, a whole bunch of things essentially just leaked out. Excuse me. Like, more of her less significant highlights were sort of uncovered. Was, you know, I thought that she was, you know, very pro-Muslim. I thought she was against the wars in the other countries, and she, I guess, kind of is, with a like big old asterisk next to that. Primarily because like, and here's the core reason of why I would vote for her when it came down to it. I'm not saying I will. She's not the ideal candidate at all. I won't be happy if I have to vote for her, but, you know, I'll do it. Anyway, she's opposed to regime change war, which, once again, that's my core ideology. That's the core of the anti-imperialist idea right there, which is an impressive statement for any Democrat, frankly. But here's where things get dicey, where she's also very much supportive of drone strikes. And so this is where I get this is where it goes, because it's like, okay, so you are against, you know, essentially the wars that we are in. I'm just gonna hypothetically assume she would say yes to a question like that. I mean, most senators do. But, and here's the thing. You're not opposed to our enemies just being droned. And I can't answer for her that time, like remotely close, because that's a step forward in my logic as opposed to hers. Because I'm just trying to gauge what that position is, where you say, "Hey, drone strikes are great for the cause, but I'm against the cause." I don't understand that. And she did vote for a few military upgrades, not too many, but like the reason why I would vote for her over someone like Elizabeth Warren is because, first of all, she does have most of the campaign advocacies that that's fairly progressive, and she's got the record for it. So initially there's no problem. By the way, this spoilers. This game kicks my fucking ass. This gym in particular. I'm gonna take another sip. I mean, there's that. She wants weed federally decriminalized. She's in favor of taxing the rich, etc., etc. And she is emphasizing a lot of infrastructure bills that would be genuinely helpful. Once again, it's a progressive ticket. And those are very good things, as opposed to Elizabeth Warren, who will sell you out if it means an opportunity to get your opponent to get the person who bought on her side. I think that made sense. It made sense in my brain, damn it. My really intoxicated brain right now. I would definitely, once again, if it came down to it, I'd vote for Gabbard. I would. I wouldn't be wearing her stickers. I wouldn't be waving a banner or going to a rally. I would just vote for her. That's it. I'd admit it, because if push came to shove, I would. And that's the way that these fucking capitalists are, because I feel uncomfortable saying that. And I feel like, because, she advocates for the military-industrial complex, which almost every presidential candidate or presidential nominee does, then she may have a striking chance and the DNC would actually consider her. Unlike good candidates. That, somebody in the back room of this nebulous building is just like, "Oh yeah, you hear this kid? He says he'd vote for Tulsi Gabbard, we better root for her to make sure nobody further to the left than her wins." And I wouldn't, I'd be hesitantly fine with that. I wouldn't be happy. I'd say, "All right, let's get this bread, fam." And goodness, it's getting to me hard. X gonna give it to you. Bring it on your own. X gonna live it to you. Okay. So I'd give her a chance. That's it. I'm not happy with her. That's God, what else can I say to make it seem like, and that's what frustrates me, is all these people who think that voting means biting your lip and voting for the lesser evil, and it's like, then you're not making things better, you're making them slightly worse than you anticipate, which is in itself just pure ideology that means nothing in the grand scheme. If people just looked past the ideology and actually delivered on their own reason on what they believed, God, everything would be so different. Everything would be so different if people weren't fucking manipulated by these goddamn standards that that essentially make them weak. These social social barriers that obligate them to choose between a rock and a hard place. Why? What rational person does that? What rational person says, I gotta swerve into the other mountain to make sure that, you know, there's more wreckage and people will be able to more easily tell what's going on in the wreckage than, say, in that wreckage over there. They might skip out on it for a whole 23 hours before finding it over there. Better swing in that mountain. No! And no, don't fucking tell me, after all this talk about bipartisanship and how everything gotta be fucking bipartisan, that, you know, you're not saving the goddamn plane. You're not. If you think you can save the plane, save the crashed plane that is voting for lesser evil candidates, that, I mean, no, nobody can be, you know, your ideal person, right? That's God, I hate when I run into those kinds of people. Like, what I mean is, I need to hurry up because this is ending soon, are the people who vote shame, who say, why can't you just vote for this person? Or, because it's not so simple. Or, I mean, it isn't so simple, but it's not a simple argument I'm producing. I gotta end it off on that weird note. So yeah, Gabbard, fucking Castro. 2016 is gonna give me a fucking headache. There's only one who's announced herself so far. I'll leave it till next time. Peace. Stay wild.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow.